So yeah, let's talk about it's the new year. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's hear everybody's New Year's resolutions.
I've got one.
Hit me with it, Kevin.
I'm gonna do actual home improvement stuff I've been meaning to do for the past 5 years.
Nice.
That's a good one. That's a good thing to want to do.
Yep. I have a lot of like electrical stuff that I've been meaning to take care of. My parents gave me the number of like an electrician who can help me out. So, and then Chris, who's not here tonight because he's a famous person or something. I don't know what the deal is. He's gonna help me do some yard work, getting rid of some trees and stuff.
Is that like your biggest project, is getting rid of that?
Probably.
Gotcha.
Dope.
Well, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Des, what's your resolution?
I don't know. Maybe get a better freaking laptop.
That would be a good one.
And a new leg.
and a new leg. Yeah.
All right. Cody, what's your New Year's resolution?
Yeah. Not really a resolution.
Also, hi, Cody.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Welcome
Cody's
back.
here. Chris is not here, so we replaced him with Cody.
Someone
Yeah.
who's not famous.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yet.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just want my YouTube to grow, even if it's just a little. So I just wanted to keep growing, and for my business to keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
Nice.
I like that. Immediately, you're like, I want my YouTube to grow so I can be too famous to come to this podcast.
No, not too famous to come here, but when I come here, I want it to be a big deal. You know, like I've graced you all with my presence.
Well,
You know?
I feel like that currently.
Well, thanks, man.
Same.
Thank you. All right, Des, relax. No one likes to suck up. That's funny. We have fun here.
We do.
Hey,
Well-
Alex, what's yours?
You shut up. My New Year's resolution. In past years, I've done lots of New Year's resolutions. I actually didn't come up with one for this year. But I think the default one is getting the podcast back on track. Because we missed a lot of episode recordings, just scheduling conflicts, end of the year kind of
The
bullshit.
holidays.
Yeah. So to get us started, and the whole reason we're here today is I'm going to be running this crew through a Starfinder Society scenario. And I thought that might be a fun thing that if this works out well, we could continue. And people could advance their characters through the Starfinder Society style of play. I was introduced to it recently through one of the Discords that I'm in, and it was a lot of fun, honestly. Like, the problem solving when you have kind of limited choices is just a fun little trick of it. And the more Starfinder Society events that you do, the more boons, special races, cool items that you have available to you. So I think it might be a fun way that the fun direction that the podcast could take if we like doing society play.
Sweet.
Cool.
Was this the Discord where you had to call me when I was sleeping?
It sure was.
Yeah, okay. I was supposed to be in the game, and it's like 10 a.m. game that I, for some reason, was like, yeah, totally, I'll be awake. And it was like quarter after that you called me and woke me up.
Yeah, we were all sitting around like, oh, we're just waiting for Kevin. And he's passed out.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's
to
me.
get us into the adventure at hand, if you guys take a look over at Roll20,
It's
I'm
in a book.
displaying this fun picture for everybody.
Mm.
And it's definitely
An
the first
asteroid
time
of some
anyone's
kind.
seen it.
Yeah, we've never seen this before in our lives.
If I'm being honest, I haven't because my laptop crapped out.
That's true.
Yeah, a little behind the scenes. Dez's computer broke, so we had to restart the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
So, Alex, what are we looking at here, bud?
This adventure takes place in Salvation's End. So Salvation's End, I found a little blurb here that's got some information about it. It is a moon-sized satellite filled with innumerable sealed simulation chambers run by a mysterious intelligence.
Cool.
So there was a situation where this was discovered. There's been a lot of Starfinder scenarios that have taken place here. And as soon as the opportunity was available, the Starfinders kind of swooped in and set up a lodge on Salvation's End. So for this adventure, you will all be traveling to Salvation's End and getting your mission information from the venture captain there, Canoris Vex, which actually I have a picture of and I can show to everyone.
Ooh. Is that a drow?
Creepy.
Is he a drow?
Canoris Vex is... Oh no, where did that information go?
Oh, I took it from you.
Let's say yes. I don't see that here, and I don't want to spend 20 minutes reading through this thing.
Can we get like some descriptors for our listeners?
Yeah, he's a drow.
Okay.
Yeah, so the venture captains are typically just like iconic characters for the Starfinder universe. So you'll see them appear in multiple adventures here and there.
Blonde hair, elf ears, a scouter on his left eye. He looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. So you guys catch a supply freighter that's on its way to Salvation's End anyway, just to drop off supplies. It's a new Starfinder lodge, so they're still kind of getting things set up. And as you exit the freighter and enter into the lodge, you hear a cheer erupt from a tightly packed group of gnolls and yetis. They're huddled around a vid screen that's airing a recording of a Brutaris match. Which, for those of you that don't know, Brutaris is kind of like a crazy sporting event in the Starfinder universe. Lots of violence and spiked balls are involved.
Oh, yeah.
The abrupt noise settles into a persistent murmur of backseat coaching, boasting, before being disrupted once more by a piercing sound of a voice over a loudspeaker. Break's over in 10. If any of you tell me what happened before I get to watch it, I'll throw you into space. This amplified voice belongs to Venture Captain Canoris Vex, who flashes a playful smile as he switches off the loudspeaker microphone. He leaves the workers to their break and leads the way to his personal office, a compact but tidy room with walls covered in annotated paper maps of the False Moon's vault networks. Welcome! It's nice to see a new batch of explorers. It's been a while since the vaults opened up, and I was starting to worry that Ihu may have forgotten about us. Vex reaches over and traces a line on one of the maps, starting with a box labeled Lodge, before going through a short network of tunnels to a circled blue ink outline outside of the area, an unmarked vault. This is where the ceiling hatch unlocked a couple of days ago. We haven't tried getting inside yet, and the signals coming from the outer computer interference were corrupted. They weren't encrypted, like the rest of the signals we've intercepted from this place's guiding intelligence, mind you. They were corrupted. I had to restart my computer when I tried running a diagnostic because it kept opening duplicate windows. Right now we're no closer to figuring out why this intelligence does what it does. This latest vault opening may be a fluke, or it could be by design. Either way, it's a shot at some new intel. My assistant, Cash T, can take you to the unlocked hatch, and your job will be to explore the vault, take some data on its residents, try and ascertain its purpose. Every vault that we've sent agents into has been some sort of simulated social experiment, whether it be historical, speculative, or just plain weird. I have no reason to think that this one will be any different, so keep your wits about you. And try to play nice with whatever's in there until you can get a read on things. Feel free to hit up the commissary before you leave. You know, if you need anything. Do you have any questions for me? We'll take a pause here as the camera pans around to see our player characters. The main point of fun for this adventure. So why don't we go ahead and introduce who we'll be seeing in this society scenario. Des, we'll start with you.
All right. So you see a little 3-foot halfling, and she's got like red hair, some green eyes. She's a little bit tanner than my usual characters. And her name is Anara Little Seeker. And I am a witch warper.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll go next.
Yeah, Kevin.
Next up, you see a human. He is. I forgot to change his age. Okay. He's about 6 feet tall, but he only weighs about. He looks very slim build. He only weighs 120 pounds. I was thinking he's similar to Belters from The Expanse, because he is a whatchamacallit. What's the he's the alternate ability adjustment human called Featherlight, where they were born in diaspora and they live on ships and stuff, so they deal with gravity a little bit different, similar to Belters.
Cool.
Let's see here. He's human. He's wearing like a flight suit. I actually AI generated a picture of him.
Whoa, very cool. Nerd.
Oh, nice.
So I guess we could post that, but he's white with black hair and mid-20s probably is what I would say. His name is Pax Alexander. Oh yeah, Alex has a picture of him.
And last but certainly not least, let's hear about Cody's character.
Okay. So, and Alex, I have a picture of what I was thinking he would look like too, that I'll put over in Discord for you. So I am a elf. I'm a scientist. I took biohacker because
Nice.
I thought it sounded super duper cool. And where am I going here? Okay, cool. Yes, so let's see. My name is Nias Doomrin. I just wanted to post the picture. So I am also about 6 feet tall. That's on the taller side for elves. But let's see, what else? I am in search of the world's strongest poison. and I want to create my own world's strongest poison. So elves are typically a hardcore for magic, and I feel like mine is more drifting towards science because he wants to kind of show that science can be just as awesome as magic is. Let's see. I have really long blonde hair. I have like one side that's really nicely braided and one side that kind of hangs over slightly, like slightly in my face, but slightly not. I'm wearing like probably what would be known as not like common elf clothing, but probably middle to middle upper class. And yeah, I think that's it. Do I need to say anything else, Kevin? You feel like that's good?
Yeah, great.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so then we see these heroes. So then we kind of flash back to, any questions for me?
I don't have any questions, but I gotta tell you, I love me a vault.
That's great to hear.
This is giving me some Fallout Vault vibes so hard.
Ooh, yeah. So I raise my hand and say, Captain, do you care if we take samples?
I'm not sure I follow. Samples of what exactly?
If I were to take samples of whatever I find that won't disturb anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course. Hopefully you would bring back some for the Pathfinder Society, or Starfinder Society. Anyway, as long as you're not disrupting whatever the natural order is in the vault, we don't really care.
Quid pro quo. I like it, Captain.
All right, well, if you don't have any questions for me, go ahead and see Kashti when you're ready, but feel free to stop by the commissary, like I said. Pick up any gear that you need before you head out. So, what's the plan?
I'm assuming there is a meeting place to go to if we feel like we have everything we need.
Yeah, but there's a person we need to find.
Yes, Kashti, which Canoris lets you know is a female gnoll. And
Null is like... Isn't...
they're kind of like
is a
dog
gnoll.
people.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Oh, they don't even... They're... They're in the Starfinder alien character deck. They're not even in any of the books.
Nice.
Hyena-headed humanoids with a reputation as bloodthirsty raiders. That's fun.
Cool.
And cannibals.
They're
Nice.
more so a Pathfinder race.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So,
Whenever
yeah.
you guys are ready, you can meet up with Kashti and she can take you to the vault that you guys are going to be exploring.
You said there was a commissary?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it just to buy like supplies, I assume?
Supplies, basically anything that would be available to a like base level Starfinder. You could find there. So like ammo, armor, weapons, anything there this is your chance to buy stuff before you're kind of stuck in the adventure.
Gotcha. Yeah, I basically used all my starting gold.
And I feel like I'm good to go.
As am I.
Excellent. So you guys head over to Kashti, this female gnoll. She leads you over to a hovercraft, which whisks you all down a tunnel of interlocking pipes, wires, and screens, and then abruptly pulls the brakes at a hard stop at this dead end, where a foot-wide screen flashes, repeatedly running the same processing code. Here she reaches up to this ceiling cover, which is fitted with a twist-to-open handle, and cranks it until it swings open. This reveals a narrow vent with a metal ladder set into the side of it, and she kind of gestures you up to the ladder.
Oh, before we do that, there's a thing with my class. I am a precog. And since this is the first time playing him, I get 3 paradoxes. And you're gonna ask, what is a paradox?
Yeah,
so a
what
paradox is basically each day when I rest, I roll at this level. I roll 3 d20s, and then I can use those rolls on any checks that go with whatever. I forget what it's called, but it's basically like a sub class of the precog. So I'm gonna do that right now.
Nice.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we have an 8. We have a 5.
Ooh.
And an 8. Oh wow, this is gonna be bad.
I think you should use those.
So,
Eight,
if,
5.
whenever you roll a d20, if you wanted to, you could replace one of those numbers with that number.
Yeah, let's see. It's
this
not,
sounds
it's,
cool.
That does sound cool. Those
specific-
are crappy numbers.
It's specific. Yeah, it is. To my what is this called? My anchor. So I can use these rolls on any ability check or caster level check, or according to my anchor, on piloting or acrobatics.
Cool.
Which were 2 trained skills that I chose.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
I rolled very poorly.
It's okay. It's all right. It's just a
So.
start.
Okay, so this ability, Kevin, this is going to be a thing that you keep track of, right? I don't have to do it.
Correct. It's all, yeah. It even has a little box that says what paradoxes are. I can select when I use it, and
That's cool.
Well, even if your rolls were terrible, the one thing it can do is it can save you from rolling
critical fail.
critical fails. So,
Oh, true. That's not a bad thing to have.
Yeah.
so do you guys make your way through the ladder system here?
So this right here is the ladder into the vault. Is that right?
This is a ladder into one of these like. It's not into the vault directly. You're making your way to the vault at this point.
Okay. Real quick because I missed it. Who's the assistant's name, or what's the assistant's name?
Cash T, the female gnoll.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to the vault.
So she lets you know that you basically follow this ladder all the way up to a 6-way intersection, but there's only 2 accessible portals currently. As far as portals, those mean doors. Gnolls are just weird.
Oh, yeah, right.
But it's a 6-way intersection. So if you guys make the climb, it's pretty easy. It's just a ladder. There's no checks here to be made. You make your way up the ladder and you reach this corridor. It's got 6 different. It's a 6-way intersection.
6?
Yeah.
God damn. Oh, so we can go up or okay. Do we see any lights coming from the up the ladder or down the open doorway? Is this all dark or?
There are lights.
Okay.
Yeah. And as far as aesthetic, like this is kind of almost like, it's almost like a retro Absalom station. Like there are lots of metal exposed, and it looks like everything there has a purpose, but like you just don't know what the purpose is for.
Okay. All right, so there's a ladder, and then there's a door.
An open door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the open door is like for other people.
So the
Right,
ladder would descend downward back to the hovercraft that Kashti brought.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, fudge.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's go to the door.
That makes sense.
Oh wait. Maybe
All
we
right.
should do a perception check.
Yes. Pax is going to say, while you guys are like trying to perceive stuff, I suppose we should go through the open door. They didn't really give us any other instructions other than just check it out. Do these doors have like locks on them or something? The other ones that are closed?
Yeah, all the other doors are locked tight.
Okay.
Yeah, Inara is just like, doors can open the way to wonderful things, and she just kind of skip hops over to the like opening without really paying attention to perceiving anything.
I roll and follow her.
Okay. And I roll.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna be one of those happy people. But as we approach the door, I do want to make a perception check just to see if I hear or see anything.
Yeah,
I wanted to listen for
everybody
shit.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay, it's a D20 plus perception.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I got 28.
Oh my god.
If you guys could just do me a favor
that's not what I
and utilize roll 20, just throw any numbers that you get into.
Hey,
the
17
chat
there.
there.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't do
I
my
can
ad.
do that.
Oh, damn it. I rolled the worst.
No, we'll see. Nope, you did not. Because once I added my...
Why did you just add
Well,
17
okay,
plus?
that's true. Forget that last one. I should have used my
Yeah.
first one. So I got a 19.
This message has been hidden.
There you go.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Dang, a 28?
What did you roll? Did you roll a natural 20?
19 plus 9.
Shit. Mr. Perceptive over here. So generally nobody hears or smells or looks at anything too out of sorts. I mean, you guys are traveling into a false moon, so that's kind of weird. But Nias is able to hear kind of, it almost sounds like very distant music.
Okay. Okay, so
but as you guys pass
What,
through,
what
go
do
ahead.
your elf ears hear?
as we approach, I gently, probably a little more abruptly than what Miss Happy Pants would like, but I grab her shoulder from behind her and I say, "Wait," and then you know, hey, I hear some type of music coming from that door.
Oh, jeez. And I pull out my azimuth laser rifle. I want to have it in my hands.
Oh, man.
Music? And then she looks over at Pax and she's like, people are allowed to have fun, you know.
Yeah, not down here.
So as you guys pass through the doorway, you lead down the corridor, which ends with a hatch that has been lifted up off of the locking mechanism that would typically hold it down. So it's cracked open, and you can look down into the hatch, basically, at this point. So as
I do that.
As you guys examine, a 3-bulb brass chandelier illuminates the room beyond the hatch, its light amplifying the tint of yellow checkered wallpaper covering the walls. The room features several pieces of faux wood furniture, bookcases haphazardly packed with comic compilations, board games, and sports almanacs, a desk strewn with sketches of roof shingle designs, an incomplete jigsaw puzzle. You can see a workbench displaying action figures surrounded by painting and crafting supplies. The sound of a a cappella choir singing retro up-tempo tunes emanates from the corridor opposite the entrance.
What the fuck?
That explains the music.
So we can like drop down into this hatch,
Yes,
is what you're
exactly.
saying? He like shakes his head and is like, well, here we go, and jumps down.
So you
Okay.
don't climb down, you just jump into the hatch.
Yeah, there's not
Yeah.
like a ladder there for this hatch. Like, you just kind of climb down into the room.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm looking for anything that's out of place. Maybe, I don't know, a big monster that'll attack me or something.
Okay, I can put a big monster in this room.
Hey,
Sweet.
whoa, hey, hold on a second there.
He's like got his the gun raised up, just scanning the area, and he got a 22 perception.
Nice.
Nice.
You don't see any imminent threats here in this room. And you're feeling a little calm by this this a cappella music playing from one of the corners.
I don't see the source of this music.
It's just like, I don't know, whatever the Starfinder equivalent of a boombox would be.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Understood.
He like gives a signal that everything's clear, and walks towards this Starfinder equivalent of a boombox.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around for like from the hatch before I like fall down. Look for some kind of like cushioning or something.
Haha.
Is there like a pillow or anything like that?
Yeah, if you climb down hanging off of the hatch and kind of swing yourself, you could fall onto a couch.
Okay. Yeah, so she does that. She like kind of picks up like she's on a swing and then like just throws herself over to the couch.
Yeah, and you
Nice.
land on it and you're like, ooh, wow, this is surprisingly bouncy.
Yeah, I just walk down, you know, like I just walk and then I land. Like I'm very uninterested about the path right now, you know? So
This
just
is
like, la, 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 la.
Just to be clear, this is a hatch into a room, so you're up above. There's a hole in the ground.
How far is the fall?
It's like maybe a 10-foot drop.
Okay. Yep, I don't care.
Yeah, a
You
3-foot person.
Nias
3-foot
just
halfling
walks
does not-
and then falls into a hole.
Yeah, no, not fall. I like nonchalant walk, and I'm just like, okay, this is the hole, and then I just walk into it. That's all. Yeah.
He sees a hole and he just walks into it.
Yep. I'm like, oh, this is where everyone else is going. Okay.
I'm just imagining like when Wile E. Coyote runs off of a cliff and then realizes that the ground has fallen away.
Okay, he's not doing it because he's stupid. Hold up a sign.
Oh, man.
Help me.
No, just the verbiage of "I walk into the hole." Like, I can't picture that.
He's kind of like pompous and cocky, you know. So like, he's like,
gotcha.
I don't care.
He's just dropping into the room without a care in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts humming.
To this acapella group.
So Pax is checking out the boombox as
Yeah.
Nias drops into the room.
Some people call me the Penny Arcade Expo.
You're on
No, they don't
You're
do
on
that.
the east side of the room, so you're Pax East.
Yep.
That's
And
funny.
if at any point you die, you'll become Pax Unplugged. So yeah, everything about this room kind of aligns with the modern Pact World's level of technological amenities.
Oh wait, I got one more. If I ever get a clone, I'd be Pax Prime.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay,
So
we have fun here.
As you guys are examining these things, and we can kind of roll over your perception check even, you see a human walk into the room, and he looks a little bit startled, but then his smile kind of turns to, or his face kind of turns from confused into a smile, and then he spots the laser rifle, and it goes back to confused a little bit. But then he just tries to put on his like most friendly face anyway, and he's like, "Well, hey, strangers! I guess I wasn't expecting company in the basement today, but I'm guessing you guys are here to sell me something, right?" Oh god damn it! I guess the hatch is actually in the ceiling here, and you guys climbed upward.
Oh.
This is me.
Oh, that's less cool, but okay.
Wow.
I beansed it all up.
You did.
So you're
This
climbing.
is what you were talking about earlier about being being messing everything
ruining
up. Huh?
everything. It's the
Let's
GM,
just say there
yeah.
was like a weird gravity shift, so like
Yeah,
we
the
did
gravity
fall
just
into
was
it.
weird.
But then
I was gonna say, yeah, that's fine. I still just walk up, no hands. Don't ask me how.
So impressive. What a cool
you
guy.
jumped 10 feet.
What a cool guy.
But yeah, he's like, since you came, I'm guessing you guys are here to sell me something since you came through the cellar door. Am I right? He cracks a wide smile and then calls over the shoulder, "Hey, Rumi, we got a couple of visitors in the basement. They must have came up through the hallway past that hatch. Maybe they're a new batch. Why don't you bring some more tea, would you? I'm guessing they're all thirsty." And he kind of looks at you guys and waits for you to laugh.
He gets me, but I'm ashamed of it. so I look at him and I try to hold it in, and then I'm just like, I laugh a little. I'm like, damn it.
Question.
Yeah.
Are we expecting to find people?
I mean, as far as the information that you received from Canoris, all of these vaults have been different. They all have like weird shit going on in them, but it's not like a consistent like, oh hey, there's always robots in every one, or like there's always gelatinous cubes in a vault. Like he just wants you to gather information and try and figure out why this artificial intelligence that is governing Salvations and is like opening these vaults all of a sudden.
Okay.
You said this is all like simulated? Like
The vaults all run simulation, but that doesn't necessarily mean like these are all holograms.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't have my like gun facing him, but I'm holding it. I'm like, how did you get down here?
And then I say over his shoulder, sorry, they didn't tell us anyone else was up here.
Ah, that's okay, friends. I guess I should ask you the same question. I mean, this is where I live and everything, so how did you get in here?
This you're on a space rock. What are you talking about?
A space rock? You guys are talking crazy. But, you know, I like crazy. This place can get dull sometimes. When your hobbies don't take precedent. So, I mean, what are you guys into? You want to play some Whiz Disc or maybe sing a tune? Noticed you catching my boombox over there.
Yeah. And he turns to everyone else. Pax turns to everyone else like, what's the plan? What do we do?
So I just talk over them, you know, as he looks around. I like look over Pax's shoulder at the I'm assuming is the co-captain, and I say, we want to explore the vault that just opened. You think you could help us get there?
Explore the vault? I'm not sure what you mean exactly.
Do you see that opening right there? He points to where we came from.
Yeah, that's that hatch in my basement that goes to that locked door.
So that door that is locked, it's not locked anymore.
Okay. So, you guys wanna sing some tunes, or I mean, I could.
That's where we came from. So, so why don't you go check it out?
I wouldn't have any need to do that, honestly. I mean, me and my roomie just finished working on some of these the miniature paintings. Let me show them to you. And he kind of leads you over to one of the desks.
Can I do a check on him?
Yeah, you can. Is give he me like sense motive?
What did you say? What his like race was?
He's a human.
Human.
Okay.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a culture check we can make? That would be
I was wanting to check and see if there's something wrong with him.
I guess it wouldn't be culture. It would be.
Cody, go ahead and give me a sense motive check.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's not very good. I rolled poorly. 13.
13 is enough that you can kind of discern that this guy is just genuinely curious about what you guys are doing and kind of just wants to show off his stuff.
I'm gonna walk over and act like I'm very interested. Pax is gonna go up to him. He's like, "So what's your name, friend?"
Oh, excuse my manners. My name's Roofer Joro.
Oh God. Okay.
I want to try and shake his hand.
He shakes your hand right back, and he's just.
And he's all real.
Yeah.
It's all real. Okay. How long you been here?
I mean, I've been here ever since my batch came out, so just kind of my whole life, I guess.
Your batch?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I've not heard that term. I'm not from around here.
Oh, well, you see, and then as he's getting ready to explain what he means, another human walks in the room. And actually, while I'm not getting too far ahead of myself, let me send you a picture of this guy.
He's like a dad.
He's so generic.
Yeah, so he's just got some real dad bod energy.
Yeah, he looks fantastic, everyone. Trust me, it's
Oh my
legitimate
God.
dad bod. He's got a fanny pack. He's got socks. He's got
The
sandals.
long socks and the sandals.
Yep.
And also, when you said his name, I didn't realize it was like roofer, like someone that works on roofs. Jaro.
Yeah.
Roofer Jaro.
Yeah, so as he's getting ready to explain himself, this other human walks in.
Do you have a picture for him too?
Yeah, let me go ahead and show him off. Okay, did that pop up?
Oh, I gotta exit out of the other one. I
I
think.
didn't see it pop up.
Can you try it again? That's Roofer Jiro.
Yeah. So this other human basically looks identical to Roofer Joro, except he's wearing a blue shirt, red shorts.
So he's just wearing different clothes?
Yeah, he's got some different clothes on, and he's like, "Oh, well, hey, friends!
So
I wasn't expecting guests, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy some of these tasty treats." And he's got like a tray that he's walking in with what looks like some homemade teas. And you see some pretzels that are like steaming and they look like fresh.
Oh my god, it's Roofer Prime.
Roofer Joro walks over and he picks one of the pretzels up and he's like, I love me some tasty twisties. And he starts munching on one. Go on, friends, dig in.
You two know each other?
Yeah, this is my roomie, Baker Joro. So, Baker Joro, these are the new batch. They're fresh in. They seem pretty confused, so we could probably just tell them, the whole deal, right?
Yeah. You said batch again? We were just about to talk about that. Can you continue what you were saying about that term?
Yeah. Yeah, most everyone here in the Joro community is a clone, just like you guys. So, our batch has been around for a while. There's been other batches that have been here longer than us. But we really like to just band together as a community. Good food, good fun, and, it's kind of been a blast.
Yeah. Pax turns around. So the simulation's making clones? He's like trying to not let them hear.
Sure.
Obviously.
Yeah. Anara is still sitting on this very comfy couch. She was kind of like... she was kind of just like jumping a little bit in her seat, like feeling how nice and springy it was. And she shrugs and gets up, kind of hops off of it and walks up to Baker Joro and says, "So, who's running this whole thing here?"
I mean, that's an interesting question, and can I just say I have not seen a clone of your stature, and you are so cute.
You can see that
yeah.
she doesn't like being called cute, but she's like, "Thanks."
Yeah,
we're not clones.
Not clone, but everyone's
No, we were sent in to investigate. We're from outside this area. We are not part of this. Wherever you call, what do you call this place? What do you call this place?
I mean, it's the Joro community.
Yeah, we're not part of the Joro community.
Right there,
So,
Anora
That's
kind of
okay.
kicks.
There are some other non-Juros here in the Joro community, and they have a great time. You'll fit in just fine.
Perfect.
Oh, we're not here to stay.
Hey, could you take us to the other Joros that aren't the normal Joros?
Joro?
I mean, I kind of got a full...
Is there a president Joro?
Well, as I was about to explain earlier, we don't really have any kind of leadership here. We all just band together as a community.
That's nice.
With, interlocking hobbies and just have a good time with each other. Good, clean fun for the whole family.
Are there a lot of roofs?
Well, yeah, it keeps me pretty busy. And, Baker Joro over here makes the healthiest pretzel bread you will ever have. And then Baker Joro is like, yeah, it's mostly protein. As far as taking you to the non-Juros, I kind of got a full plate, but I can give you some of the locations around town you could find them.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll work.
Okay.
Hey, we just want you said you're too busy to give us the full tour?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm swamped, guys.
Is there a tour guide, Joro?
You know what? There definitely should be. Maybe the next batch will assign somebody that job.
There we go.
So he hands you this pamphlet.
Oh my god, it's a pamphlet?
Called Welcome to the Neighborhood.
You want someone to read that?
All right, so
Sure.
for the listeners, it's literally, it looks like a pamphlet that you would get when if you would move to somewhere, and it's like telling you some of the like community things and some of the like sights to see around town. It basically looks like that.
Oh, this is much bigger than I was expecting.
What she said.
Yes.
Why am I not saying anything?
Because
I don't know. If you'd like,
Roll20
I
hates
can
you.
just go ahead and read this real quick.
Okay.
So as far as major locations that you can explore within the vault, you have board meeting. This is a communal building located at the center of the neighborhood. It operates as a library and a play space for various analog games. You have Botham's Up. Kind of, it reads as bottoms up, but both thumbs. A small WizDisc themed sports bar a few blocks away from the Metalworks. This is a popular hangout, but it doesn't open for business until early evening. Inquiring Minds is a small musical performance studio. This is located in the eastern part of the vault. You've got the Ouroboros Hospital. It's a hospital that's equipped for minor emergencies. It's located to the north, near the WizDisc Stadium. You have the Beg, Borrow, and Steal Metalworks. This is located near the southern perimeter. It's a scrapyard and outdoor workspace. Sketch That Kitsch, a glass-walled art gallery to the west. Displays and sells artwork created by Vault residents. The WizDisc Stadium, a massive stadium complex that houses sports fields and serves as bustling daytime hangouts for WizDisc players. And last but not least, Yogurt to Try This, a health-focused smoothie bar located on residential streets to the west, currently offers free samples.
So, tell me if I got this straight. We got here, we went to a building to meet this person, and then we went to another. We were on the surface of this moon.
Yeah.
And then she drove us into the entrance of a vault.
She drove you to basically a hatch,
Which
onto a
then
ladder.
houses.
which descended into a series of connecting corridors, which then connected to the vault.
door that we're going to that opens.
Okay.
Okay.
But now we're in a big, wide open area.
Yes, you're
Like,
within
The size of like a town.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay.
But now we're in a big wide open area, like the size of like a town.
Okay, thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you, Siri.
Okay,
I appreciate
so knowing that, I did not grasp that. I'm sure all of us, when we landed, we would have been like, WTF, and then just be like completely flabbergasted.
Yeah, I was gonna try and like step in and tell Pax to shut up and stop giving out information, but I kind of got talked over everything.
Well, like, as of right now, you guys have just entered into some guy's basement.
Yeah.
So, like, other
Right.
than the information he just gave you, telling you, oh yeah, there's a bunch of other locations.
Oh,
we
okay,
didn't
so we
technically
don't.
realize it's all of them.
Okay, so we're in a room. We're not in. Okay, yes.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
So we entered into this guy's basement, and we're like, okay, I get it.
Yes, but there is
Okay.
there is a town apparently because it says "Welcome to the neighborhood." So
Yes.
okay, all right, cool. We're all square.
All right. So Pax is gonna look at this this note, and we're here to figure out what the deal is.
Yeah,
You're here
it
to
says-
gather information about the vault and what's going on. That's basically what Canoris Vex asked you to do.
Take data, find its purpose.
All right.
You're just
think-
here to learn about this vault and its inhabitants.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring this piece of paper, hand it to each of these guys. I'm like, so I think the first place we need to go to is the board meeting, right? That seems like the first natural place to look, right? Just for information,
That seems fair to me.
and then maybe stop by a bar, get something to drink.
I don't know if you should eat or drink what they're what they're selling down here, but sure. Ooh, but I could take some samples just in case they poison someone.
There you go. You can, let us know if it's poison. Did someone eat the pretzels?
I did not. I refuse to.
Okay, so board meeting? You want to go to board meeting?
Yeah, Brewford was gonna take us, right?
No, he just kind of pointed you in the
Oh.
gave you
pointed
this
direction.
thing and then told you like he's kind of got a full plate, but he's happy to help out some
Sure.
the next batch basically.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's head out. And so we. All right. Do you go by Joro or Roofer? How do you
Yeah,
want to be called?
I'm Roofer Joro, and this is Baker Joro. Feel free to stop by anytime if you need anything.
No nicknames or anything like that.
No, our name's Joro.
Oh, just Joro. But it's easier to tell you which one it is by the okay. So
He like points to his nose and then back.
So, yeah, I got you.
The nose.
Yep. All right. Well, we will talk to you when we get back, if we come back. Or don't worry about what I just said. We'll talk to you later.
You got it, friends. Enjoy your look around town. They both are like waving at you as you walk out of their house.
What was the name of the town?
Jorho Community.
There's
Right?
not really like a name
yeah.
for it.
Oh, okay.
On the way out, Anara looks back and she's like, "Hey, Roofer Joro, I just want to let you know, you are not limited to just being a roofer. You have some real talent here."
Thanks. Yeah, I hope to one day make it onto the WizDisc fields. And then
I
he kind of
think
like
you will.
mimes like throwing a frisbee at you.
Oh, okay. She mimes catching it. And she's like, "I think you will." And she like skips away.
And he's like, "Whoa, yeah!" You just get so excited that you played along with him. And you guys head over to board meeting.
We do that.
All right. Yeah, this is.
So we just see like. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Ask
I was
your
gonna say, as we're walking, we see Joros everywhere.
Yeah, they're like you're passing Joros left and right. As they see you, they kind of take notice of you, and they're just like, like you keep hearing like, "Hey, friends, how's it going, strangers?" Like they're all like very friendly, like waving at you and stuff as
I'd
they
say
pass by. They have different outfits on, all of them. Like a couple of them are in suits. You see some guys wearing like Hawaiian shirts. Just like
See some people in WizDisc uniforms.
yeah, there's definitely some like WizDisc. People are sporting the both thumbs team. Sorry, that's the bar. Their favorite team, the thumbs up. Their jerseys are red. And you see some other people in some blue jerseys. They're repping the bunny ears. But yeah, you just have people waving at you. "Hey, friends!"
Anara loves this. She's waving back to them, and like if she can tell by what they're wearing, like what their occupation is, she's like, "Hey, Dr. Joro, hey."
And I, of course, kind of hate this. There's happiness everywhere.
Yes. So you continue on your way to the board meeting. You see a large wooden building, and as the Joros told you, or I mean, as the welcome pamphlet informed you, this functions as the public library, but instead of it housing books, it houses kind of like collective board games, card games, puzzles. There's all kinds of like just textbook nerd hobbies here. As you enter into the building, you hear that it's very quiet. There's like low hums of conversations. You see collections of Joros sitting around playing various different board games.
What's this building called again?
Board meeting.
Board meeting.
Board
yep.
meeting. Okay.
Okay, so what I'll do when I first walk in, I guess, let's see, the guy he said there wasn't really a leader. I guess I look around and see if I could see anyone who looks like they work here. Does that need a perception check?
No, you can find some Joros that have like
Librarian Joro.
yeah, like
exactly.
you got board meeting Joro on a name tag.
Gotcha.
And as you approach, he's like, "Well, hey friends, we got some newbies. How can I help you today?"
I say, "Hi, Juro. Have you seen any other non-Juros around?"
As you say that, his demeanor kind of changes a little bit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, there's non-Juros. Yeah, there's a couple of them around town. They don't really hang out here though. They don't have as much in common as the rest of us."
You don't say.
Okay, he said, sorry, what was that? You said he said they were like this, just floating around town?
Yeah, they don't really hang out at the board meeting specifically. It seems
Okay.
like the Joros, maybe there's a little bit of tension there
Gotcha,
with the
gotcha.
non-Joros. He's like, I mean, if you want to catch some non-Juros, they usually hang out at the Both Thumbs Up sports bar after work, but they don't open for a couple hours.
We got some.
If
time
you'd
to kill.
like, I could show you maybe one of our strategy games. It could be fun.
We don't have...
on the pamphlet, it said this was a library. Are there any like history books or anything like that we could look up the history of the town?
Well, us Juros didn't really think we needed much history. We prefer board games and puzzles. So we kind of got rid of all of those and stocked up on some classics.
And when you say you got rid of them, do you mean threw them away, or did you just like hide them in a basement somewhere or something?
Oh, we didn't really have much need for them, so we repurposed them into other items.
I see.
That is really economical.
Oh, thanks, friend. Can I just say, I have not seen a batch with your stature, and it's just adorable.
Oh, thanks.
My
Pax leans over. He's like, I think you're gonna get that a lot today.
Sure. And I'm just like pinching, between my eyes and just like rubbing that, like, this is gonna be a long day.
Hey, friend, those are some killer ears. He's like, he makes direct eye contact with you and just holds this really, like, unnerving, friendly smile.
Great. We'll leave you to it then. And I turn around and walk away.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you. What was your name?
My name's Steph Joro.
Yes, of course. How could I forget?
Of course.
Yeah, if you guys do change your mind and you want to demo a game, feel free to come back. We have a tournament later of Imperial Conquest.
Before I leave, what's your favorite game here?
I gotta say, we've all been gearing up on Imperial Conquest. We're taking a run at the champ.
Okay. Who's the champ right now?
That would be Game Master Juro.
I should have known.
Yeah, Assistant Editor Juro is really taking him for his money.
I guess. Well, what time did you say this was? Later today.
Yeah, it'll be later today.
All right. We'll be back. I turn around and I shake my head at them.
I look forward to it. See you, new friends.
See you later,
See ya.
Staff Joro.
This is great.
Okay, so you are done with board meeting. Where are you looking at heading next?
That's a good question.
What else is on the pamphlet?
We got a sports bar, a musical performance studio, a hospital, a metalworks, an art gallery, a sports stadium, and a smoothie bar.
Maybe some metalworks?
Yeah, I was thinking metalworks, and then if we kill enough time, we can go to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's head to the metalworks along the vault's southern perimeter.
Yeah.
According to these notes here.
That is correct. Located at the southern edge of the vault's perimeter, the metalworks, as you approach, is...
Before you explain that,
Yeah.
So is it like a dome, like a metal dome, like above us, or is it maybe simulated sky or something like that?
Yeah, I would. There's like hollow projectors around that make it look like daytime.
Gotcha.
Like it's just.
And then the edges are like fences or something, or metal walls.
It's just metal walls, but
Okay.
like the hollow projectors kind of just like make it seem like this place goes on for miles.
Right. Right.
People kind of generally stay away from the outsides of them.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you see basically a large open area. There's like a couple of levels here. You see some giant industrial-sized spigots jutting out of one of the walls. That's kind of the hollow projectors here. Basically, just don't function for the metalworks part of this area. It's just like steel walls, basically. And you see various metalworker Joros walking around, forging different supplies.
Said forging.
Yeah. This is
Just
the
like
metalworks.
random things.
Yeah.
I thought you said foraging, not forging.
Foraging.
I was like, why are they foraging for
like
stuff?
for like berries or
Berries?
something. No, yeah, forging. Like metal.
Gotcha.
Hot metal on metal action.
Oh yeah.
Can we tell like what they're making?
It's, I mean, various supplies, things that they can use around the community.
Walls, wrenches,
Pipes. Joros.
pipes.
As you guys approach, one of them is like, "Oh, hey, friends! Looks like we got a new
hi.
batch in town. How can we help you out? You finding yourself well in this great day?"
Yeah, we were thinking of moving to this community, and we were wondering if we get a tour of the metalworks.
Well, yeah, of course. He takes you around looking. You see, as I described earlier, a complex set of spigots and apertures that are jutting out from the wall. These produce fonts of molten metal. And you can see several of the metalworker Joros funneling this into different like casts and molds to make different items that can be used around the city. So here's where the metal comes in, and then of course, you know us metalworker Joros, we like
Of
to get our
course, yeah.
hands dirty.
I don't know.
So, hey, metalworker Joro.
Yeah.
I just have it's a question that I don't know. Do you have any doors around here that won't open?
I don't have any doors around here that... I mean, friend, you are cute, but that is an odd question.
Oh, thanks. She's like, you can tell she really loves these guys, but she knows she's gonna keep getting that.
Hey, great ears, friend! I have not seen a Juro with ears like that.
Yeah, I'm I'm starting to get that.
Well, all right. You guys, you should really meet us over at the WizDisc Stadium when you get a chance. We could throw the disc around. It's great fun and it's a good exercise. It really gets the blood pumping.
Oh, yeah, we will. What time do you get off work?
He gives you some fucking time. I don't know.
like a couple hours from now?
Yeah, it's later.
Gotcha. All right, we will meet you there.
Okay. Are you guys heading out from the metalworks?
Yeah, we're gonna go away from here now.
As you are going to leave, give me a perception check.
Okay.
I do that. Ooh. 23.
Yikes.
Dang-a-rooney.
Oh my god, I was meant to have 5.
Mine is
Yeah, you
14. Not good.
Okay. As you're getting ready to leave, you kind of feel a little defeated here. You're like, we're just getting more and more of the same shit. Pax sees off on the lower level of the metalworks somebody who is distinctly non-Juro. And with a 23, I mean, you definitely get some details here. You see that this looks like a large creature that you would probably recognize, I guess. I don't think these are terribly uncommon.
25 culture.
Yeah, that's definitely more than enough. You would know that this is a female Shobad, which is quite different from the human Joros that you've been seeing
Right.
left and right.
I gotta remind myself what those look like. Here's an example. Like, it's not going to be exactly what they look like because this person's wearing death armor, but you'll get the idea of what they...
Yeah, I think I have a...
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, she has 4 arms. She's a large creature, gray skin, got some clawed feet. You see her like walking around hauling just like massive pieces of metal, and then like just like pounding the absolute shit out of these things.
Okay, well, I like tap the person next to me, whoever's next to me. I'm like, there's a non-Juro over there. And he starts walking over to them. And he's like, hello, friend.
Yeah, this person's a little startled. She looks up thinking it's another Juro, and then is kind of a little confused, taken back. Oh, new batch. Didn't recognize you guys. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, we just learned what batch meant, and we're not one of that. You don't look like everyone else here, so I'm not being racist or anything like that. Don't make that mistake.
That's an understatement.
It's just there's a lot of people who look exactly the same. We want to know, how did you come to be here? We know that the Joros are all clones. Are you a clone also of someone else or something?
Look, I'm not really looking to be the welcoming committee here. If you guys got questions, there are plenty of Juros that can help you out. She turns away and lugs this just massive, ginormous piece of metal and continues banging the fuck out of it. As you guys see her doing that, you can kind of see that the area that she's been working on resembles the area where the board meeting is. Looks like almost like a miniature version of that crafted out of metal scraps.
He says, see, well, okay, so I was hoping to get the answer to some questions that they weren't able to answer. And, well, the first question that I'd like the answer to is, are you a clone, or did you come here on your own volition, or do you know?
Look, pal, I don't want to be rude, but I don't have time to answer these questions. I need to finish this before work's over.
Yeah, but see, the thing is we were sent here to investigate, and I need these answers.
Well, I'm gonna stop you right there, friend. I don't care what you need. I'm just doing my job. So if you guys could just leave me alone, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll leave you alone if you answer my questions.
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
All of us or just him?
Just Pax.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yes!
24.
She like puts a hand on her head. The other hand under that is like scratching her side.
Yeah.
You are a tenacious batch, I guess. Well, listen, like I said, I can't really talk about it until work's over. But if you want to meet me at the Both Thumbs Up bar later, I can spill everything.
That would be fantastic.
Look, I get off at time, so why don't you meet me over there and I'll buy you a drink.
Sounds good. We'll be there. And what was your name?
Duh. Yeah, silly me. I stuck in my own head. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Relton.
Relton. So not a Juro. And he like chuckles to himself.
Most certainly not a Juro.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you, and we'll
See you later.
We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm sorry about the attitude before. It's...
No, we understand.
You have work to do.
Thank you. Hey, here, why don't you take these? Just as a show of good faith. She throws over a pair of discarded Magna gloves.
Oh.
She's like, they're too small for my hands anyway. It might be more help to some non-Juros.
Is that hybrid gear?
I'm not sure. It says Starfinder Armory 105. Magna gloves. These heavy, durable gloves have powerful electromagnets built directly into the palms and are designed to be worn either directly on the body or over armor or protective gear. These magnets can be activated as a move action, providing you a +2 insight bonus to athletic checks to climb metal surfaces, as well as a +4 circumstance bonus to AC against attempts to disarm you, per the combat maneuver, of metal items you are holding, consuming 1 charge every hour. As a move action, while you are grappling a creature, you can use the Magna Gloves to draw together more powerfully, increasing the DC of acrobatics checks to escape your grapple or pin by 2, or by 5 if the creature is wearing metal armor or carrying a significant amount of metal, or is made of metal.
Cool. Cool, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I'll catch you at Botham's Up later tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you there. And he throws them in his backpack that he has on.
Yeah, Anora goes to like turn on her heels and head out, and she's like, "Hey, metalworker Joro,
Yeah, friend.
catch this!" And she mimes throwing him a frisbee.
He gets a big smile on his face, and he like mimes catching it, and then he like whips one back at you.
I jump up to catch it, and then I walk out.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a 4-pointer."
That's so funny.
All right, so we have a few hours. We still have a few hours to kill?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
Anyone want to catch a concert?
I guess.
We could split up.
Never split the party. Don't you know?
Yeah.
What's the
that's a
matter?
pretty-
There's no guts in that little body of yours?
Oh, there's plenty of guts.
Let's not get separated. We still don't know what the deal is with this place. So, musical performance. I assume that means you want to try out Inquiring Minds.
Well, you know,
Oh,
inquiring minds want to know.
Or the Wisdis Stadium. It might have a lot of people. We might see some non-Juros there.
As Anara says that line, a passerby Joro is like, "This one gets it." And you've just got like as you guys are trying to have this conversation, "Hey friends, look at these strangers!" Like they're just like passing by doing their own
That's so
stuff.
funny.
All right, let's flip a coin to see which one we go to.
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
All right, here we go.
Are you gonna
Flip a
assign one?
coin. Yeah, I did. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna roll a 1d2. 1 is Inquiring Minds, 2 is Wisdis Stadium. We're going to Inquiring Minds,
Inquiring
gentlemen and ladies.
Inquiring minds. Okay, you guys head. Let's see, where was Inquiring Minds at? On the eastern part of the vault. So you make your way over there, passing cheerful Joros as you do. You're greeted by, "Hey friends!" Like cheerful jabs at you being strangers. You get a couple of like, "Oh, hey, a batch of newbie doobies. Good looking." Like, just the most cheerful, annoying kind of behavior you can see. You arrive at the performing arts studio, and you just hear inspirational music coming from within. But we will find out more about Inquiring Minds next week.
Nice.
What's up, everybody? It's me, it's Chris, and they just had to shoehorn me into this episode because, unfortunately, I was not able to record because I was hanging out with some very VIP type people, you know. Now, who am I kidding? The real VIPs are patrons, and I'd love to thank them right now. IPOSC, Ultrawave 7, Renistor, thanks for sticking with us. We really appreciate all your support, and we love doing this show. It would not be possible without you, so thank you very much. Also, if you'd like to become a patron, just go to our website, adventureawaitspod.com, and you can get links to all of the relevant stuff, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.